So we're just going to go over what sold this weekend. This is Labor Day weekend 2023. We had only 9 sales, so quite slow actually. We usually get about 15 to 20 over the weekend. We actually were out of town, so we didn't even list this weekend, which maybe uh, messed with the numbers, but here we go. So first we have the CDs here. We had purchased big ol' 15 to 20 boxes and totes of sealed and non-sealed CDs for like 600 bucks. It's been like a year. We've sold like 10,000 bucks maybe worth of CDs. We're still listing them. There's a lot of just like classical ones now and non-sealed. But here we go. We got Still Live by the Clarks. This sold for $9.09. So usually if it's under a pound, we do $4.25 shipped on medium mail. So this one sold for $9.09. We have The Beautiful Game by Acoustic Alchemy. That one sold for $21.74, and this one is the international sale. Here we have a 45. So we had bought 20 boxes, tiny boxes of 45s off a lot on the internet, and we're still trying to make our money back on those. There was just so many. We've only listed maybe 5% of them. So we have this Apollonia 6. We sold for 10 bucks, so we took an offer on that one. Here's another CD from that big buy. We have Data, How to Be Found. This one was $29.99. Here we have a cassette, so we barely ever sell cassettes. That's probably our lowest media item. Cassettes, unless you have rap, metal. We do really well with Spanish music. And anything that's like 90s rock would be the ones that sell. We probably had this for a few years. We paid 20 bucks for a player, which we use in the house all the time, and a whole tote of tapes. And we sold some pretty good ones out of there, but we don't list a lot of cassettes, so this one only sold for $6.74 plus shipping. Here we have the main event. So there's a lady in the town over from here. She does a lot of estate cleanouts, and she buys a lot of Amazon stuff, and she just has a ton of stuff. So we go there periodically. She usually charges us like I'll buy about 125 items. She'll charge me like 50 bucks. So this is one of the more recent trips. Now this one, I just throw stuff in there. I don't really comp it too much. If I never seen it or I haven't had it yet, then I just throw it in there, because if we haven't seen it, it's probably sort of rare. But the main event, Barbara Streisand. This is $5.99 plus shipping. Here we have sing-along songs. These ones do okay. They sell sometimes. I feel like we've sold this version, Under the Sea, a couple times already. You find these quite often. Every time they have a church rummage sale, I feel like we find them. So, Under the Sea, this one was like 7 or 8 bucks plus shipping. Here we have Jimmy Buffett. Changes in Latitude, Changes in Attitudes. So the Salvation Army here is 25 cents for any media item. We do go there sometimes, and again, if I find anything that's worth something, 25 cents doesn't really matter. So the records are usually classical, nothing too great, but you just gotta dig through them. And then I found this Jimmy Buffett there. And so my girlfriend said, hey, Jimmy Buffett passed. And then she goes, oh, we sold something. And then she looked, and it was a Jimmy Buffett album. So And this is Merle Womack in quartet. This one's actually sealed. This is actually from the Salvation Army too, and it was only $1. And this sold for 10 bucks on offer. If I find a sealed one at that Salvation Army, I just buy it. It don't matter what it is. So I saw this was sealed and I just threw it in there, and it didn't take that long to sell. We probably had it not listed for a while, and then we finally listed it. With vinyls, we sell a little bit. They're probably one of our lower things that we don't list them that often. I mean, we have a couple hundred listed, but we have a lot more 45s listed. They're a lot easier to ship, easier to pack, easier to store. So yeah, that's what sells this weekend. I'm gonna try to start doing them more often, because we have a lot of, not a lot, but you know, 5 or 6 sales a day. That's usually what we get. So, and I like videos, and there's not a lot of them out there that are VHS, CD, DVD. That's mostly our main ones. And we do a lot of books, but there is no books in here. I mostly will do paperbacks, small ones, because you can store a lot more of them, but we do pick up bigger ones. Alright, thank you.